Morning everyone, this is Phil from Posh with Phil Driving School, and this is part 2 of the video for meeting situations and giving adequate clearance. So if you haven't seen part 1, go check that one out first. This is now looking at meeting situations where we're going to go from like your minor roads, your estate roads, onto your main roads. So I'm currently on Spencer Road in Buxton, which is just around the corner from Test Centre. And pretty much everybody that sets off on test faces this way. Straight away, we've got cars on the left and the right. So obviously good observations are needed. Maybe a signal, so oncoming traffic coming up the hill could see you. And behind us, we do have a little bit of a bend as you come onto Spencer Road. So again, once you've done your blind spot checks, might be worth just giving a signal. Okay, looking at meeting situations in busier roads. Remember, we've got to identify early as possible who's got priority. Now, in terms of the law, we know how it should work. So if the cars are parked on our side of the road, oncoming traffic has priority. And if the cars are parked on their side of the road, we've got priority. But it doesn't always work like that. So again, observations, look ahead. See maybe the behaviour or the aggressiveness or the speed in which the traffic oncoming is coming towards you. But if you're in a situation where you turn into a road and you know it's your right of way, there's cars on the right, but there is a car coming down and it's already committed, don't try and go through the gap. He's in it before you. You can only move into that gap when he moves out of it. A little bit of common sense driving as well. Yeah, be the better driver. Okay, look for those nice gaps. Good observations. So I'm just going to do a few minutes just taking you through a couple of areas that are quite common on test in Buxton. I'll be pointing out the roads as we go as well, so if you're looking on Google Maps and you live outside the area, that's going to be helpful for you. Okay, so in first, get my gas, get my bite. I'm checking all around. Nobody's going to benefit from a signal, but because I've got a bend behind me and I've got a slight hill coming up in front of me, I am going to give a signal just in case anything's coming up, because they will see it. Okay, again from a previous video, the blue car on the left, red car on the right, I'm just looking at their doors. It's a door frame. Look through the door frame, not at it. When you're walking around in your house, very rare you bump into a door frame, unless you're drunk and you look at it. You go through the door frame. Treat the cars similar. It'll improve your peripheral vision and your spatial awareness. Okay, coming up to a T-junction, I'm going to turn right. So I'm going to check my mirrors, I'm going to signal, and because it's a closed junction and I can't see anything, I'm going to brake, I'm going to pop it into first, I'm going to get a good position to the give way line, looking both ways. Again, cars parked both sides, think door frame. They're just in your peripheral vision, everything's based on cake. Okay, at the staggered crossroads, cutting across West Road and onto Bath Road. I'm looking left and right, nothing coming. This is one that catches quite a lot of people out. As I start to bear right to go up the hill for Bath Road, lots of cars on the right. As you can see, pause, have a look what's coming. If there's nothing coming, carry on. If there is something, just a few metres away from that green car that we've just passed, and just hold back. See how he's going to wait there at the top? That's how it should work. But if you move away slightly from your curb as well in a situation like that, you're cutting off the amount of room that the oncoming car has. You know the old phrase, give them an inch and they'll take a mile. So in a way, just move slightly over in your lane and just make sure you block that area off. I'm going to turn left onto the High Street from Bath Road, heading down into the centre of Buxton, so I'm going to be passing the marketplace, where we've got some puffing crossings, let's say pedestrian crossings called puffing crossings. And again, while we're out doing some meeting and clearance situations, defensive driving and observations, keep good following gaps. As I've got the car in front of me, I'm also looking to the left of me in case, a car door opens or a child, should run out from between the cars. This weekend coming up, the 7th, 8th, 9th of July, we've got the Buxton Carnival. So it is going to be very, very busy. And obviously, you need your wits about you for children and kids. They get quite excited when the fair's on. Okay. So if you're doing your theory, you know about the 2-second rule and 4-second rule on holding gaps. What I like to use when I'm in busy traffic is what I call tyres and tarmac. So when you're stopping and it's slow moving traffic, just make sure you can see the car in front, tyres and a little bit of tarmac, and that gives you a nice safe bubble where it gives you more opportunity to look ahead. For example, now I can see the lights have just changed to red and I'm holding a lovely gap. Nice tyres and tarmac. Like I say, this is just a 5-minute loop where I'm basically going to go down Terrace Road now, approaching Spring Gardens, where we've got a double pedestrian crossing. Further up the road we're going to come to a roundabout where I'm going to turn left onto St John's Road, continuing left on St John's Road and then turn